Welcome back to Screen Scan. Today, we're diving into the 2021 film Palmer. Eddie Palmer, Justin Timberlake, an ex-convict, returns home and becomes the unlikely guardian of a young boy, Sam, Ryder Allen, from a troubled home. As they form a deep bond, Eddie's past threatens to unravel his new life. Will he find redemption and a fresh start? Let's find out. The story follows Eddie Palmer, a former high school football star who comes back home after spending 12 tough years in prison. He faces a lot of challenges trying to rebuild his life while forming a surprising bond with Sam, a kid from a rough background. But Eddie's past keeps hanging over him, threatening the new stability and family he's trying to create. It is a story about redemption, the ups and downs of family, and the deep connections that can form in unexpected ways. Eddie's journey from a troubled past to a brighter future reminds us that even in the darkest times, love and compassion can spark healing and growth. As Eddie, Sam, and Maggie come together to create a new family unit, the film beautifully shows that family isn't just about blood. It's about the bonds we build through love and support. Through tough times, Eddie learns to embrace his new role as a guardian and protector, proving it's never too late to change and make a better future. Eddie's release from prison is a big deal, kicking off a tough, new chapter for him. Once a celebrated high school football player, his promising future went off the rails because of some bad choices that landed him behind bars. Sitting on the bus, he's got a million thoughts swirling around about starting fresh, but he's also dealing with the scars of his past and the stigma that comes with his criminal record. When he finally gets back to his small hometown, he heads over to his grandma Vivian's house, feeling a mix of nerves and hope. When he knocks on the door, his grandma welcomes him with open arms, clearly thrilled to see him. She brings him inside, excited to reconnect after so long apart. Their relationship is built on respect and affection, and Vivian's warm, caring nature really shows the love and strength they share. She tells him she got his room ready for him, making him feel right at home. This reunion reminds him he's got support in his life, which sets the stage for his journey to rebuild and find redemption. Eddie steps into his old room, where memories hit him hard. Looking out the window, he spots Shelley, Sam's troubled mom, puffing on a cigarette while Sam plays with dolls, totally oblivious to the drama around him. Outside, a guy is angrily yelling Shelley's name, accusing her of stealing, which just highlights how chaotic Sam's life is. Later at dinner, Eddie's grandma talks about Shelley and Sam, expressing her struggle with wanting to kick them out but feeling bad for Sam. Vivian often takes care of Sam, who's a bright, creative kid into dresses, tea parties, and princesses, which makes him stand out in their conservative town. Vivian loves Sam and fills the gap left by his neglectful parents. She gives Eddie some life advice, stressing the importance of going to church now that he's back home. The next day, Eddie goes to see his parole officer, who lays down the rules he needs to follow. Determined to turn his life around, he spends the day looking for a job but keeps getting turned down because of his criminal record. At the grocery store, he sees an ad for a counter job that looks like a great opportunity, but he's crushed when he doesn't get it. This rejection sparks frustration, leading to a fight with Vivian over grocery money when she mistakenly thinks he's holding some back. Feeling lost and misunderstood, he ends up at a bar, looking for comfort in booze and company. While he's at the bar trying to sort himself out, Eddie hears about a janitor job at the local school where Sam goes. The idea of a steady job lights a spark of hope in him. The next morning, Eddie nervously applies for the job, knowing this could be his shot at redemption. But the principal's hesitation, because of Eddie's past, makes him doubt if he can really escape his history. Still, with heartfelt honesty, Eddie begs for a second chance, showing he's serious about changing his life. Luckily, he gets hired, marking a big step in his journey to turn things around. With a job lined up, Eddie starts to settle into his new routine. He enjoys helping Vivian look after Sam, especially when Shelley is off dealing with her abusive boyfriend, Jerry. As they hang out more, Eddie and Sam grow closer, and Eddie starts to see the complexities of who Sam is. Sam's bold embrace of his individuality challenges Eddie's views on masculinity and parenting. Even though Eddie initially feels awkward about Sam's behavior, which doesn't fit traditional gender roles, he slowly learns to appreciate and celebrate Sam's uniqueness. As Eddie learns the ropes of parenting, he and Sam become tight, going to local events like high school football games and bowling fundraisers. These moments let Eddie relive some of his childhood while making new memories with Sam. Through these outings, Eddie starts to feel a sense of belonging and fulfillment he missed while locked up. Meanwhile, a romantic spark ignites between Eddie and Sam's teacher, Maggie, who becomes a crucial support for both him and Sam. Their relationship brings a fresh layer of hope and connection to Eddie's life, showing that love and companionship can bloom even in tough times. But just when things seem to be going well, Eddie finds out from Vivian's will that she left her house to the church. This hits hard, leaving him with only $5,000 and just 30 days to move out of the home that's been his safe haven. The thought of losing Vivian's house ramps up his feelings of instability and uncertainty. With the clock ticking, Eddie has to face the reality of his situation and figure out how he'll take care of himself and Sam when they lose their home. At a Halloween party at Maggie's place, everyone is having a great time. It's here that Eddie opens up about his troubled past, sharing how a terrible football injury at Louisiana State University sent him spiraling into drug abuse. This honest moment strengthens his bond with Maggie, who recognizes the positive changes he's made since getting out of prison. Her support gives Eddie the boost he needs to keep pushing forward. The connection between Eddie and Sam keeps growing, but tension kicks in when Sam comes home crying after being bullied by one of Eddie's friends for wearing makeup. This situation triggers Eddie's protective side, and in a moment of anger, he confronts the guy at a bar, getting into a fight to defend Sam. This outburst marks a turning point for Eddie, forcing him to deal with the violent impulses from his past. It becomes clear that he's committed to creating a safe, loving environment for Sam, even if it means facing his own demons. As the story goes on, Shelley shows up, demanding Sam back, claiming her legal rights as his mom. Eddie is crushed to realize he can't stop her, despite how attached he's grown to Sam. Soon after, Child Protective Services arrives to take Sam away, putting Eddie in a desperate spot as he tries to gain legal guardianship. He's shut down when they deny him because of his parole status, leaving him feeling hopeless. In a last-ditch effort, Eddie tries to convince Shelley to let Sam stay with him, even offering her cash to help her decide. But Shelley won't budge, showing she's not ready to give up her parental rights, even though she can't take care of Sam. Things get intense when they end up in court, where Maggie stands by Eddie, supporting him and fighting for Sam's well-being. Despite their best efforts, Shelley tells the judge she'll take care of Sam, leading to the judge deciding to return Sam to her. The story takes a darker turn when Eddie sees Shelley and Jerry in the middle of a heated, drug-fueled argument. Amidst this chaos, Jerry shoves Sam, breaking Eddie's heart and igniting his protective instincts again. He rushes in to grab Sam, determined to shield him from the dangers around them. At first, Shelley calls the cops, accusing Eddie of kidnapping Sam. But when she sees how much Sam cares for Eddie, she decides not to press charges. In a touching moment, Shelley tells Sam it's okay to stay with Eddie, realizing she can't be the mother he needs. This powerful shift highlights the film's themes of redemption and the complicated nature of family. Shelley letting go of custody shows she recognizes her limits and acknowledges the strong bond that's formed between Eddie and Sam. As Eddie takes on the responsibility of caring for Sam, the film shines a light on the transformative power of love and the significance of chosen family. In the end, Eddie grapples with the emotional challenge of selling Vivian's house while learning to embrace his role as a father figure. He reflects on the lessons of compassion, connection, and the significance of a supportive family. As he considers his future with Sam and Maggie, he feels a renewed sense of hope and determination, ready to build a new life together. The film concludes on an uplifting note, emphasizing the transformative power of love, understanding, and the resilience of the human spirit. I hope we learn the sense of hope, reflecting on the power of second chances. Eddie's story hits home, reminding us that while our pasts shape us, they don't have to define our future. The The film encourages us to think about our own relationships and how important compassion and understanding are in creating a life filled with love and purpose.